What's up guys, Slink's coming at you. So I decided to bring a review on the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Marvel Legend Infinite series. Wow, that's a mouthful. But so these are the variants, which is Boomerang, which came from the Beetle, Ultimate Beetle, and then Toxin, which came from Carnage, and also Spider-Woman for Black Cat. So I'm not sure if I'm going to open that figure yet, so right now I'll just throw her in the back. And that's about it. So let's get into the review. I'm going to go through each figure and probably do a bunch of size comparisons also. One other thing before I start the review, I got these at Target in Southwest Florida. I will show the proof of purchase, and the DPCI number is 087062568. It didn't change from wave 1. Those are questions I always get asked, so I thought I'd take care of it right now. One more thing I want to mention is I am filming this outside. I do live in sunny Florida. It's not so sunny out today, but I felt like being outside. So if you hear a bunch of trucks driving by, or birds chirping, or dogs barking, or old ladies yelling, yeah, I'm in Florida. So I'm outside. Here's the proof of purchase for each of them, because I always get asked this. And then, here they are in the box really quick. I don't really show box a lot. And I already opened Toxin. So let's start with Toxin. He sports the Hyperion mold. You can tell by the double hole in his back there. And he also comes with the tendrils, just like Carnage, same style and everything. Comes with the fire for the Green Goblin and the head, just like Carnage does. So you want to see some good reviews on those figures, you guys could go check out like Ash Rock and Glenn Webb, Chartimus. Those guys are like my go-to reviewers, so they always do a great job. So anyways, the head sculpt, and I've said this on the Facebook page, looks like Bugs Bunny to me, kind of. But it's still pretty cool when you got it in hand. It looks a little weird sometimes. I don't know, like when you go all the way up with it, it looks strange, like the jaw is too far back or something. And then when you look down, he looks pretty good. But so yeah, so up and down is pretty good. He's got a good ab crunch. I mean, this is all Hyperion stuff, goes all the way back. He's got the ball joint, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, hinge at the wrist, and it also spins. He's also got waist articulation. It's got the thigh cut, T-joint, I guess it is, up and down, swivels, double jointed knee, spins at the calf, up and down at the ankle, and crazy ankle pivot with holes on the bottom. So let's talk about the paint now on him. It's sketchy. It's like weird up here by the ball shoulder, and I don't know. I don't really care for it. I looked up a couple pictures of Toxin. He's in the new Venom books. He was battling Agent Venom, and that looks awesome. I mean, there's a lot of detailing with him, and it's more of a black wash and stuff, and this guy doesn't really have it. But nonetheless, I mean, it's still a pretty cool figure. I don't know if I would have paid full price for this figure. I got a little discount on him, but yeah, you could also see the paint line, how it stops right there on the back. So I don't know. With the double holes though, let's see if I can use the Carnage tendrils to go in both. No, it doesn't fit in the other hole, but you could use both set of tendrils and make them like in the comics. He's got just tendrils all over the place coming out of his back, and it looks pretty badass. So you could kind of play around a little bit. But anyways, stand them up next to a couple size comparisons here. And first off, let me get them next to Carnage. So back to back, Carnage is sporting Bucky cap, where Toxin has the Hyperion, so you can see he's a much bigger figure, which is good. I mean, he's supposed to be. So it's pretty good. I like it. And then, here's like a Hyperion mold, which is also Luke Cage. So they're about the same height. Yeah, Lou is a little bit taller actually. I don't know. And then I'll put him next to a Spider-Man figure here. Just put him next to Superior. So he towers over Superior. I altered this guy a little bit. I have gauntlets I made for him. I didn't really care for him though, but anyways, that's a whole other thing. But I did paint his eyes just black. So I can't get these guys to stand outside. Alright, there we go. So anyways, he's an alright figure. I mean, you could take him or leave him. If you're a Toxin fan or a Venom fan, you know, definitely get him. This is supposed to be Eddie Brock in the Toxin outfit from the pages of Venom, Agent Venom. But I could have passed on him. Next we have Boomerang, which is my favorite out of the 3 variants. He is a very cool looking figure, but again, quality control is an issue. So first, talk about he comes with the leg of Green Goblin, and then he comes with good accessories, very good accessories actually. Comes with this backpack, which holds all of his boomerangs in it. So he has 2 larger ones, pause, and 2 smaller size boomerangs, which just slide right in. And it's a pretty cool backpack. I like it. I dig what they did here. And you know, it just pegs right in. So, very cool. And the other 2 I have in his hands to show that they do hold pretty well. The smaller one wants to fall a lot, but so I'll take those out before I lose them, since I am outside. So quality control, here's number 1. This dude is loose as hell. Look at how loose he is. I mean, this is fresh out of the package, and it's just really horrible. But the articulation, it's Bucky Cap, obviously. So it looks up really far, down really far. Has ball joint shoulders, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, rotates at the wrist, and also has hinge to go up and down. He has an awesome ab crunch. It doesn't go that far back actually, but forward good, and the sculpting goes through all the way. Waist swivel, the T-joint, cut at the leg, double jointed knees, swivels at the boot, and then has the ankle pivot and the peg holes at the bottom. And the thing, I can't get over these tiny feet that they've been using on this Bucky Cap mold. Otherwise, this is like the perfect mold. Unless they're going to keep coming loose like this. But so the other quality control is the paint. It's like the white isn't, like they should have used another coat on there or something, and it's like really sketchy right there. It's sketchy all over the place. So let me show you the head first. And this is after me scraping some of the white off. So you can see there's white in the visor. The skin tone like has specks all over it. The teeth have blue in it. It's just, I don't know what the hell that thing is. I don't even know if this is in focus right now, but yeah, so I'm not too happy with that. But yeah, the paint throughout the rest of it isn't that clean. I mean, you could see like in the waist there, I don't know how else to explain it except incomplete. I mean, that's basically what you could say. There's not much paint detailing, it's just white and blue. I mean, how hard is it to get that right? But you can see there's like specks through the back, like where somebody put their finger on it or something, it looks like. I don't know. Other than that, really cool looking figure. He does sport the Thunderbolts symbol, so I'll have to look up who else was on the team with him at that time. Because that would be cool, another team member to the Thunderbolts. I enjoy the Thunderbolts. So, but before I put that back on, let me get the size comparisons going. So, like I said, he's Bucky Cap. So here's Carnage, which is also Bucky Cap mold, and just about the same height. And then his counterpart in the Wave, which is Ultimate Beetle. Take Check out this backpack. Ultimate Beetle is definitely taller. Let me get him standing up perfect. It's definitely taller, but not by much, and I think it's just because of the feet and the big head. So that's pretty cool. And then just stand him next to Superior, which is, you know, in the books it's his, you know, they fight each other or whatever. I don't even know how else to explain it. So that's a good size comparison too, I think. I think that's actually perfect size. I'm really happy with that. So yeah, so out of the wave, definitely, well, out of the variants, this is my favorite one by far, and you know, with just a little bit more patience and just recognizing quality control on the paint, this would have been like a 10, you know, right? As is, I still think it's about an 8. So really dope. Last figure up is Spider Girl, and I'm not even opening this figure. I mean, I don't know if you guys will be able to see because of the reflection and my shitty camera, but there is so many paint defects in this thing that I decided not to even open it up. It has the same body and articulation as Black Cat, except for the hands have hinges on them that go up and down, where Black Cat goes side to side. And you can see here I have a Black Cat also in package, because I sold my loose one, or I traded my loose one for an AIM figure, and I just haven't got around to opening this one yet. But it's all the same articulation, and then the boots are different. She doesn't have the high heels, she just has the flat foot. So that's the only other difference. The head sculpt looks really nice on her, but there's a few specks inside of the flesh, you know, like black dots here and there, and it also looks like she's got like a mustache. I'm sure my camera won't focus on that, but so yeah, I'm not even gonna bother opening her up. I mean, there's no point to it really. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. I mean, quality control again, and plus I'm not too excited for this figure. I mean, I'm gonna keep it in my collection, mock, and probably never open it. If I get another one, then maybe, but other than that, I highly doubt it. So overall, I gotta say Hasbro is doing a really nice job with these 2 new figure lines. I hope they keep it going. Few minor quality control issues here and there, like the 2 new Spider-Men are getting loose over time, I've noticed, but you know, it's nothing too big or anything too bad. It's making me actually excited to collect again, which is a good thing. The one thing I did forget to mention is that the Spider-Girl is a bit shorter than the Black Cat and the Moonstone. So that's just one other thing I forgot to mention. But other than that, great job. Go out and find your figures, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.